So, after many long days of having no power and no internet and no cable, no lights, anything like that, we are back in business, which is like, thank goodness. I was totally freaking out. It was hot and it was dark and it was like candlelight, but not in the romantic type of way of candlelight. My T-Mobile service, there was like no bars. The only time I can ever text or anything is like if I had to leave the house. So, and I never got to try my new headset. I mean, I did my testing video, but that was about it. And so I get to do that now. And like I said, when I was doing the testing video, it was actually pretty funny because I was like, oh my god, I sound like a guy. Is that what I really sound like? So bad. So I'm in my secondary little outfit. I have two of them. This is one, and then I have another one is like the one I usually wear with the cape of Cade and you know, that one. So I have two little looks going on. I figured I wanted to switch it up with this look. It's been a while. We're gonna take a few bounties, and I'm probably just gonna do like an escalation protocol to warm up because yeah. What is this here? Precision on IO. I really don't like doing IO. Let me just hang on to this one because I'm planning to do some gambits anyway. Grab the bow. I don't have a sniper rifle right now. Linear fusion rifle. I don't have that. I have an arc weapon. Let's skip some randoms. Auto rifle I have. Special grenade I have. Very good. Alright, what else do we have going on here? Scout rifle. I think I do have a scout rifle actually. Alright, so I'm gonna take on a few bounties. I'm gonna do like an escalation protocol. Let's see what's going on with that. Just kind of warm up into this. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played, so I don't want to be like gaming later being a disaster. So usually like when I don't game too much or I don't play this too much, you know, like get a few days off, you get rusty, so then I throw myself into an escalation protocol. Just, you know, warm up the guns, see what I want to work with today, that kind of shit, like that. Yeah, so definitely, okay. Oh, my ship is like kind of cute, but kind of ugly. I might have to change the colors, I don't know. It's like kind of ugly, kind of cute. So I'm gonna watch this video later, because when I was trying to hear what the headset sounded like, I put the stream on at the same time, so like I was talking and then in the background the stream was going off, so everything's like blah 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 like 100 times in a row. It was like the echo was like out of control. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this later. And see what it sounds like. They're really like big. These headphones is really big. So they're actually pretty heavy. I'm not used to that, and they're very noise canceling, so I can't really hear myself talk too much. So I probably sound like crazy. So I'm gonna do my bow calibration. Let me just get these get this going here, because looks like nobody wanted to start that up. I think I'm gonna take matters into my own hands here. kind of work that out. Like I said, my thing is really big, so it cups around my ears. I can't hear anything, so I could be talking louder than normal. I don't know. I could be literally screaming into the headset for all I know, like trying to warm up here. Okay, it's not bad. I'm not too rusty. I mean, I'm not great right now, obviously. But, you know, I'm doing alright. I'm holding my own here. Trying to. So I got my bow calibration pretty fucking quick. Which is why I like doing these, oh good, I got my, I wanted to, okay, what I want to do is I wanted to use the gauntlets that are made for the Blade Barrage. I wanted to put that on. But obviously right now it's a fucking party, so we can't do that. So what I want to do next is do the special grenade, which is the Wither Horde. So I want to put the Wither Horde on and see. I know I'm getting abused right now. They're like, they don't, there's no pause button. They don't wait on your ass. So I'm going to knock this off. I'm going to put the auto rifle because I have an advanced auto rifle, and I'm also going to put on the Wither Horde. So that's, oh, I actually survived that? Are you kidding me? So that's what I'm going to kind of do. So I'm going to grab some ammo. So now that I'm actually using the Gnawing Hunger, and that's an auto rifle, I'm going to stay alive and just kind of do the advanced auto rifle. So usually that's about 15 to 25 people without dying. You got to kill. I'm not sure what Banshee wants. I'm just going to aim for 25 because that just seems to be his happy spot. He likes that. No. I don't know. So we got to stay alive if possible, which seems to not be wanting to happen right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna run. Whoa, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run. Alright, we're good, we're good. Yeah. We have to run. Whoa. Oh shit, 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 shit. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, we got this, we got this. Alright, see, we just have to step back. Kind of put ourselves together here. Warm up. Whoa. So the thing I do with the bow does not work well with like auto rifle or hand cannon. Like oh my god, I'm gonna die. No, they're gonna cost me. No. I so don't want to be costed. I need to like survive. I need to survive. I need to run and survive. Okay. Hiding behind a wall. Like this armor, maybe I'm gonna have to put my other one on. I may have made better adjustments to the other armor because I was still kind of new with modifying armor when I was wearing this set. This is my red chest plate set that I always used to wear, but I kind of put new colors on it. You know, it just is like, I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to put some new colors on it. But I think, honestly, I'm going to have to switch into the other armor because I may have had, like, more resilience or something on it. Oh, God. Whoa. It's getting dark in here, baby. Oh my gosh. I just gotta keep killing with this thing and not be killed. Okay. Oh my gosh. We got this, we got this, we got this. Yes, we do.
I could use your help recovering its data.
Okay. Ooh. Spicy. Oh, this guy is so spicy with his shield. Fucking guy. They don't want to die by the gnawing hungy. Hungy. Oh, got it. Yes. Let's switch it now. We gotta do this one. Gnawing hungy. We're in a killing spree. We're trying to get advanced calibration. If I sound weird, I'm a bit congested. I've been having some allergies like there is no tomorrow. So, I may have like a little froggy voice going on, or, you know, like man voice amplified. That happens. You know, it can happen to the best of us. You know, one day you could be talking like a dainty princess. The next day you just got that man voice. You know, it's how I roll. It's how I roll. So that may be happening right now. I do not know. But we're going to be getting some special grenade kills. I don't want to go into the lost sector right now, so let us kind of just go through here, kind of bust this out. So this one doesn't have to be, I don't think this is advanced. So like if they kill me, boo-boo. But I mean, I don't really want to die to them. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna be like honest about it, like who wants to die to these guys? They are like the generic guys. Like, look at that. Who wants to die to the generic guys? Like, nobody. Nobody. Oh, there's a public event? Sweet. Joining it.
Valkyrie is coming in hot. Careful out there.
Can use this in here.
We can't let the Hive claim this war site.
We can't let the Hive claim this war start. Need some fucking gauntlets. You can give me some gloves. So I can, you know, infuse it into the, there you go, eat that. Into the ones that I want to use. The Shards of Galanor, I think it was called. I'm trying to remember. I was taught about it a couple days ago, so it's been a while. I think that one has something to do with the Blade Barrage, which is good, because I like to use that a lot. The Blade Barrage. Barrage. Is this thing, like, gonna eat this? Now they got it. Look, they got that.
The Hive are sending an ogre.
The Hive is sending the ogre.
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care of the ogre. Like, yeah, we will. Everybody's got like Wither Horde and grenade launchers. Look at this. We're all going fuck crazy on this fucking ogre boy. I like burned the roof of my mouth last night. I was eating like a kimchi ramen and it was like 20,000 degrees hot, you know, and like I put like a pound of kimchi up in that bitch, and I think I'm like missing meat. I'm missing like a piece of meat from my gum. Or the roof of my mouth. It's kind of like in the corner, like I think I did some damage, man. That kimchi was like boiling. I'm out of thing here. Take the Noi Hungy. I'm out of ammo. Ogre down.
All in a day's work. Great job out there.
So yeah, sometimes I'll die, the treasure box will fall on my head, so I'm gonna step back a little bit. It's like nothing worse than like dying by like a war stat dropping on your head or like a treasure box dropping on your head. It's so amote. You know, it's like so embarrassing to do that. Like, cause you're all greedy and you're running there and like chemkidas amote, you know, like you're all souped about it. Like, I don't know what that is, amote. I just want the treasure. And then due to that, you end up just dying. Alright, cool, sweet. Oh, it was advanced. Good thing I stayed alive. Good thing I didn't die. I thought it was just reggy. It wasn't regular. It was advanced. It was advanced. Blade Barrage. Rah. Come on back to life. Come on back. Come on back. You know you want to. I think it's funny because sometimes, like, you know, there's no pause in this game, so I think a lot of people just want to die and just kind of get their like weapons and shit put together, and then I think like you revive them, and then it's kind of like, why'd you revive me? I was working on something, you know, but you never know. Because sometimes they die. Like sometimes if I see them with the ghost on, I'll be like, all right, they're getting their shit together, so they don't want to die. And then sometimes I'll protect them while they have their ghost on, if I see that. And then, you know, if not, then you know. And if not, then I just bring them back. And then sometimes I think like, man, what if they were trying to work on something here? Yeah. Let's purge this. I gotta change the Knowing Hunger. I don't really use this, you know, one too much. I want to change it to, I'm not sure. What do I want to use? I got so many new guns. Oh, I want to try the Scout Rifle, because I think I have one of those, and I want to try it. Let's look at this. I think I got one the other day. An exotic one. Oh, I don't want that. Get out of here. Oh, that was a Scout Rifle in case I needed it, but it's gone. That's... Yeah, maybe it's in this section here. Let me check this out. So I'm going to have to knock this off. I'll put the bow on. And I think one of these was a Scout Rifle. Well, let's check this shit out. Yeah, here we go. So I've never used this before. I've never really used a Scout Rifle. I'm assuming it's a 1x1. Buy one. Let's test this out. The thing is pretty weird, the scope on this. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a 1x1. Okay. That's interesting. That's a 1x1x1x1. So a Scout Rifle, yeah, that's essentially just a 1x1. Like a big ass hand cannon 1x1. This guy's got the radiance thing going on. Let's get in that. I want in on that. I think like if I were to ever be a warlock, which I never would be, but if I ever were, like I would be like the helpful kind of warlock like that. I would always like live a little healing rifts and shit like that. Well, you know. But something about that warlock with them jazz hands, like I just can't kick with it. Can't kick with that. They're just always floating on the dance floor with those jazz hands, and I'm just like, I can't. But you know, they're the most, I think, from what I've encountered, when I play like Crucibles and shit, I've noticed that as a hunter, I tend to always die to the Titans or the Warlocks. I feel like for some reason, and I could be wrong, maybe I'm just not a good player, but I feel like they have like advantage. Like you know, when that hunter is out there, like we don't have like healing things and electric flying hands and shit like that, and like, you know, and then that Titan, he's got like that fire hammer that you just can't escape that shit. Once that thing starts swinging at you, that's it, you're done. Bye, you know. Like, you're done, son. That's it. Which kind of, it's like, well, that sucks, because, you know, like I said, what do we have here? The Blade Barrage, like, you know, we got what, the Golden Gun, we got like a couple, like, you know, precision shots. We got the Shadow Shot maybe, but I mean, everything there is like kind of taking precision skills. I think like they just fly around and like swing their arms all over the place and get kills. You know, which is cool. But I'm saying, I just like in the Gambit, I think the Hunter is good. You know what I mean? I'm not sure though. I could just be overanalyzing it. I could just be like a bad player. Oh, this is advanced too. Good thing I didn't die. Boo boo. So after using this 1x1x1, I think I would pretty much trash every Scout Rifle. I will keep this one just for times like this, obviously because it's exotic, so I'm not going to trash it. So I think as long as it's exotic, it's not getting trashed. So whatever they give me, if like I get a quest and I have it, I'll use it. But I would never be like, oh, I want to get a Scout Rifle. This is going to be my weapon of choice. So boo-boo. Like, ooh. This thing is like a slow 1x1x1x1. Alright, so we tried that and I wasn't really too crazy about that. So let's throw on, which one do I like to use? Sometimes I like to use this one. This one is nice. I don't know if I can deal with this funky fucking armor. It's too funky. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put on my other one. Shit's too fucking funky. I can't deal with it. So this is the one I was gonna put on, the Shards of Galanor. This one, and I was gonna, you know, infuse it. I don't know. I just can't deal with this funky armor. I'm like, I can't. I can't deal with it. I gotta put on my my non-funky armor. Wow. Let me see. Yeah. Or do I want to play with the funky armor? I think maybe... Let's give this a look. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play with funky armor today. But I am going to, while I can, I'm going to do this, this, and then what I'm going to do is, oh, you can't, because it's thing, right? You can't infuse it. What was I thinking? Why did I think you can infuse it for some reason? You gotta... That's it for this. Is... Okay. Yeah, no, you can't infuse this one. You can't even change the color yet. Right? Oh, you can change the color. Okay. So I gotta put that Neo Pop wave on it, like the rest. I don't know if I even have any more of those. I might have to go buy some more of those. Yeah, let me go grab another one of those Neo Pop wave colors. Somebody's killing me. I'm used to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to collections, and then I'm going to go to flare, and then I'm going to go to shaders, and where's my Neo Pop? Go spend some monies. Here we go. Not enough space. Alright. One of these gotta go. One of these fucking colors gotta go. Ooh, which one's gonna... This nasty shit right now. Bye. Simple as that. Simple as that. Alright, so, what do I want to do? I want to get the color that I wanted to match my outfit. I'm gonna take this too seriously, don't I? I probably do. It's alright. We all have our one thing that we take too seriously, I think. I like hoard like maybe 3 of these. You never know. You never know when you're gonna need to hoard these colors. Alright, let's put this on. Let's make it beautiful. Yeah, there we go. So we are doing, like, I guess, I don't know what kind of theme this is today, but we're wearing some colorful shit today. Like I said, I have my backup outfit for the days I don't feel like being so colorful here, but yeah, we're gonna be some like neon looking, I don't know what looking creature. Let's start this up, man. Let's start this up. I think it's time for me to try this one here, the gravitation lance. Now this one I used, at first I wasn't feeling it because it's a 1x1, but I like when it explodes like that. Like it almost like makes a cluster bomb effect, and I think that's the cosmology, or there's a perk on this that does that. And so like you kill one and they kind of like blow up like a little cluster bomb, and it's really good in like hordes like this. So I noticed that when there's hordes, and it's good to break this one out. And this is the perfect time to, you know, practice with it. See, like, look at that. See? And that's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I gotta see thing. I don't want to waste too many shards today because I think Zur is coming today. It was good timing for Zur. See? So that works out nice like that. You can like shoot maybe like a couple bullets and then it'll take out like a whole horde. See? It's nice. I mean, I'm sure like, you know, these guns are, you know, not too hot anymore, but I like them. They're fun. Because I'm new to getting all these exotics and whatnot. So... there we go. I took on like so many, before I lost power, I took on so many like Gambit bounties that I lost. I had like no power and no cable and stuff like that since Tuesday. We had a storm. It was one day after my birthday. We had a pretty bad storm. So many fucking trees came down. It was like all the roads are blocked and it's hard to do anything, you know. The cleanup was a big thing. So much. And then on top of that, you know, like, it's so humid and there's like no air conditioning because obviously, you know, you have no fucking power. So it's just like, ugh. Hot as hell. But today is good. Today is good. I got myself for my birthday a new phone. I didn't get it yet. It actually came yesterday when I was out, which sucks because I missed it. So hopefully today it's gonna come. That'll be nice. I'm dead. When I play, usually I don't talk about the game much. I mean, sometimes you hear me talk about like random stuff about weapons and shit. But like, you know, I ramble. Like, I don't like. It's some people, I think they game and they're helpful. You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, I'm gonna teach you how to get so-and-so, or I'm gonna teach you how to find this treasure, I'm gonna teach you how to do this strike, I'm gonna... Not me. Not me. Anytime that I'm playing, you're watching me learn for the first time, so, you know, especially when it comes to... Oh, speaking of that, I hope I didn't miss out on those. Oh my gosh, I did so many bounties for, Benedict, and I have like treasure hunts and yeah, I probably missed them all. You probably all timed out on my ass like, I'm sorry, you weren't playing. Yeah, they did. Oh no, all I have is this one left. Oh no, I did so many of them, they all fucking timed out on me. Alright, well, that sucks. Everything freaking timed out on me. That fucking sucks. Shit. So, no, God, he's killing me as I'm looking at it. Yeah, I lost a lot of these Imperial bounty treasure maps because I had no fucking power. Oh, no. It's all fucking done. Now I gotta go do them all over again, which is a freaking pain in the butt. And I have 12 hours to go find the one on Io. I hate that planet sometimes. It's so, like, hard to find anything there. Freaking Io. Get rid of this guy. He's like a pain in the butt. Yeah, so... Like I said, a lot of people, they do, like, really cool YouTube videos and shit. And they'll be like, well, I'm gonna teach you how to find this treasure on Io, and they're gonna be like that, and then, or they're helpful, and then there's me. It's like, I'm gonna fucking come in here with this gun and it makes the cluster bombs and it's bing bing bada bing bada boom. This is fun. Yeah, like completely pointless gaming and rambling. Just life stories too, talking about storms and shit. No power and shit. Man voice with the new headset. Because it really, like, when I when I listened to it again, it was like a freaking man's voice. I was like, oh my god, do I talk like that? The bass is like really amplified on this headset. It's horrible. It's like it picks up everything. It's like, hello, what's good? Well, yeah, when I heard this, I'm still scared of what I sound like. So like I said, I'm going to be watching this video after I'm done, and I'm going to be like, oh my god, I can't wear this new headset no more. And everybody's going to be like, who's he? Yo, who's this dude you brought on the fucking fire team? You know, like who's this fucking dude on the fire team? And I'll be like, I'm here to help. I got the cosmology gun. It's got the perks. It's got the perks. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh god, I can't even imagine what the hell this sounds like. Alright, we'll find out after I'm done. I'm gonna rewatch it and then just beat myself over it all day. I'll be like, dude, you were like a man all morning. Yeah, like you came back from a blackout from me missing for days, and you came back as a man. Yeah. The shards of Galanor. This guy looks like wanted and exotic. Oh no 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 no! Don't no! Don't kill me! Oh no! Oh no! No! I got filleted. They freaking filleted me. All right, I got my bow on. We're gonna be okay. I'm coming back. I got my bow. I'm gonna help out. Oh no! I missed out. But this guy was coming back with his bow. Alright. Look it. What's going on here? They dropped the war stat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, they dropped that war stat.
I could use your help recovering its data.
Okay.
Can't let the Hive claim
I
this
look
war
so
site.
like rainbow in this outfit. These gloves are like, these gauntlets are pretty cool with little spikes hanging out of them, all bloody. Is anybody gonna come fight with us? Like, oh, I had to scan it. Duh! I mean, like I said, I haven't had power for a few days. I've been loopy. It's been really hot and humid. So, you know, after a couple days of that just hot, humid crap and eating like burning hot like kimchi ramens, like this will happen to you. Because thing, you know, everything goes bad in your fridge. So I had in the pantry I had, you know, the Nongshim like soup, and I threw some kimchi up in that boy and it was so good. But you know, burning hot soup in a burning hot day. You know, that core temperature is like rising. Real escalation protocol, like internally. Alright. Let's go see what's going on with this wizard. It might be a good time to break out that other gun again. Let's check this out. Right, because this guy can blow up with these guys like that. Oh no, but this guy is good to use the bow for. Because I don't think he likes the bow very much. Plus you can kind of like back up.
Valkyrie,
God.
coming in hot. Careful out there.
There you go. We'll scoop some of this. Oh, the Valkyrie's here. I guess I'll take it. Why not? No one else really wants to use it. I'll use it. I'll use it. Is there anyone else? Oh, I should have threw it at this guy because he was all shieldy. A lot of times you just gotta like throw it at the shieldy boys. That was a waste of a fucking super. Alright, let's see here. 41%. I should kind of like hang out with this thing here. I'll put this guy like this. Yeah, we'll hang out with the transmat or stat, whatever the fuck this is called. Like I said, it's always so embarrassing when you end up dying by the war stat. You know how many times I had that thing fall on my head? It was so humble-take. Like I'd just be standing there, it would fall on my head. And then sometimes my brother would be like, again? You know? But now, like, you know, sometimes I just see the little white in the sky and I'm like, I gotta run! But it's not, it just drops on you like a bomb. You know? Sometimes I know when it's coming, other times like it just falls on my head. It's like, war stats falling on my head. You know? It's so funny. War stats are falling on my head. Treasure boxes too. I'm pretty notorious for them to fall on my head too. Which is so embarrassing. Oh, look at this. We got a whole bunch of these little dudes. Let's give them some bow and arrow love. No, it's a good time for this gun. And a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh no, not in the suppression field. No, no, no. Alright, let's check this out. This guy can use a little bit of this. Break it. Usually, right when they're blue like that, you should use an arc weapon, right, to break the blue shield, I think. I was taught that. I don't know if that's when their shield is the color of like an energy, like this guy would be like something arc would work and break that shield pretty quickly, I think. Or if they're like purple, you should use a void or something like that, I think it was. I gotta test that theory. I don't have an arc weapon on me right now, so like that ain't gonna fly. But I think these guys, like I saw like a little blue laser going at him, so I'm assuming that they used an arc weapon on him and took his shield down. Got a lot of ammo on the floor here. Hello! I like do this little thing where I come up and down and use the bow and arrow, kind of like get some space, come back, get closer. That's why I really like using this. Like I feel like I have a lot of control with the bow and arrow, and then when I use like other weapons like hand cannons or whatever, like I feel like I can't kind of do that up and down because the range changes, and then like the impact changes, you know, like if you're a certain distance from like somebody with a hand cannon, I noticed that the closer you are, the more impact, obviously. So it's like the further away you are, the less impact. And I noticed with a bow, it seems to generally be the same, especially when you put the overload arrows or whatever, when they kind of like blow up in their face. So like let's see, like if I'm here, he's gonna die, but if I'm back here, let's see, only bad aim, he still dies, you know what I mean? So that's what I like about this bow. Like for the most part, your impact kind of like stays high, close range, far range, whatever, and you kind of have more ability to kind of move around, get out of there. But you are like opposed to when you do like strikes. I noticed, mind you, I'm maybe what 6 weeks into this game, so I'm still, or maybe 7 by now, close to 2 months, I think. Close to 2 months. So I'm still pretty new. I'm still learning a lot of shit. Still pretty new, considering to a lot of people I play with, you know, they play like all the time, or they played like when the first Destiny came out, like and you notice that, you know, a lot of people kind of hung around for a long time when you play this game, and you learn a lot of stuff, but at the same time, like, you have to teach yourself a lot of stuff too, because you kind of get thrown into Destiny without, like, you know, they're like, here you go, we'll just start you up. Just figure it out. Go talk to Banshee. Take some bounties, you know what I mean? So it's like that. So like I said, when you do strikes, the thing with the bow, it's like you won't get as many kills because obviously it takes you a little bit longer because you're one by one. Like one shot by one shot by one shot, you know what I mean? As opposed to like, you know, if you were to have like an auto rifle on or submachine gun on or something like that, and you kind of just kind of go ballistic with it, and you can get a lot more kills. And I think though it's alright. I'd rather have fun playing. When I love playing with the bow, it's fun. It's fun. Raindrops are falling on my head. Alright. So, we actually survived that. That was alright. Let's go look for... Are they making the Shadow Rift? Are they preparing it for me? We'll find out. Yep. They're preparing it. I think, now you can shoot it. Okay, here, let me just kind of kill these guys over here. Alright. Alright, because now you can work on this. There you go. He gives you that relic. I don't use that shit. I don't think a lot of people do. When you first play this game, when I first started it, that relic was so powerful. I was so excited every time that relic came around. It was like a sword. It was upgraded. Because that was like, what, 750 a couple of weeks ago when I first started. Almost 2 months ago. So my power level was 750. And when that thing dropped, like, I felt like the freaking queen of the world. You know what I mean? I was like, this thing is strong. And now you get so used to like your own equipment in a way. Now this is good for hordes because I noticed it started building up, and they can use the cosmology perk, turn into cluster bombs, and start killing each other with it. So see, like that, which is nice. I like that. It's fun. Let's see, this guy is still alive. There we go. It works better on the little ads, like these guys. Because, like, you see there, oh wow, he threw me like candy. Yeah, it takes a lot more shots. You see how it explodes like that? Those little, like, bombs, and then it goes in, like, if there was a horde around it, it would come and, like, actually kill the ones around it. Like, the little ads would die from that. It's a fun gun when you use it in like in this kind of thing. See? But like as far as obviously, this guy's all up in my face. Time to break out the sword. I think when they get like really all up in my grill, that's when I have to bring out the sword. I have like different like I have my ways of playing. Like I let them do certain things and I'm like, okay, well I gotta switch to this one and I gotta switch to that one. Like I don't ever keep, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't ever keep the same weapon on for too long. You know, I kind of say, well, these guys would probably do better dying to this. Like I have a set that I'll go with. Like if I were to have like a hand cannon on, I would put like an auto rifle on behind it, and then I would have a sword on, or like I'd always have a sword, kind of like instead of a grenade launcher or something like that. I always keep a sword, like a bow and a sword. But yeah, the sword always is equipped. You know, some people put, like I said, like rocket launchers, grenade launchers, machine guns you can put in that slot, I think. I'm not sure if you can put anything else besides that kind of stuff. But anyway, like that, like the heavy shit. Morel used the sword. Sword always comes through when shit gets crazy. The sword is like your buddy. Anyone new who's playing, maybe keep a sword on, you never know. You never know when you're gonna get ambushed. And then you just like that, you know. When you get ambushed, you just break that sword out. And then I'll fix that. Okay, so we have another Shadow Rift thingy here. And let's go. Sometimes, like, I just want to be like that and shoot somebody with the freaking bow in the air. I'm still practicing that. Like, I did that with a hand cannon kill in a Crucible, and I was so excited. I was like bragging about it for like days. I was like, look at me, I'm jumping in the air and I'm killing, and I was so excited, really. I was super, super excited. I felt like I was like stunting, you know? I was like, oh look, I'm like one of those Twitch people. I'm jumping in the air and I'm killing at the same time, and the thing that was actually funny with that is it was like one of those sheer grace of God situations. Like, I was doing it, and as I was doing it, I was literally falling off a cliff. So like I double jumped and I still kept shooting, and I was like, yeah, you know, totally excited about it. So it doesn't take much for me to like impress myself with this game. Sometimes I'm like, look at this, look at what I did. And then normal people are like, girl, we do this all the time. You know? But I'm like, yeah, who did that? This guy, you know? So sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it just be like that, where I'm just like, this guy. So yeah. Sometimes it just be like, oh no, these are these guys. I want to use this one. Here we go. This is gonna be the gun for that, because these guys already blow up. So it's like, let's kind of do it like that. Special blade barrage. Yeah. Use these guys to like blow up the other guys. Here we go. Oh, they all disappeared. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I think I am warmed up with this. I did about 40 minutes of this, or close to an hour actually, maybe 45 minutes or so. Oh no, here we go. Elapsed time 47 minutes. Alright, so I did about 47 minutes of this. I feel pretty warmed up. I might do some gambits later. It is super good to have my power back on. It is so good to just like have on Destiny, have my lights on, you know, use the toaster, turn on the bathroom light, you know what I'm saying? It's the things you don't think about, you take it for granted, you know? It's like, I kept flicking the switch on and it wouldn't turn on. Like, it's like this impulsive thing that you always kind of turn the switch on and like you're like, oh no, and you get all depressed and stuff. So it feels really good to kind of be back to normal. You know, have my air conditioner on, which is I got a new one, and it feels so fucking good. It's fucking amazing. Like, oh, it's so fucking good. I'm like, I lay in front of it, it's like, oh yeah, like that. Freaking good. You know, like my for an example, it's not much bigger. It's, I think, 2,000 more BTU than the other one. But my house temperature used to read sometimes inside would be 85 degrees, which is like, that's a fucking suck job. You know what I mean? Like, no one's, you know, if you own an air conditioning, because I did, that no one's house should be 85 fucking degrees having an air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it if you don't, then, you know, you don't have it. But if you have one and it's fucking 85 degrees still, then something is wrong. Because that was my situation. And something was wrong, you know what I mean? This is an arc weapon. You see how it blew through that blue shield? sometimes I forget. No, this is a void weapon. The arc one is the temptation hook. I forget sometimes. The guillotine is a, oh my god, it's a void. The guillotine is a void. So, yeah. Like I said, so sometimes the temperature used to read 85 degrees, and that's when, you know, it was like about 90, more than 90 degrees outside. The house would be like about 5 degrees cooler inside. But it wouldn't feel like it. It was like it felt hotter inside because, you know, you had, you know, like air circulating outside. Even on a hot day, you'll get like a breeze, and you're like, oh, well, it feels better outside than fucking inside, you know. So, and for the most part, on the days that wasn't too hot, the house would stay around maybe 78 degrees. Never went under 75, like ever. It always kept, you know, 78 or so. So, you know, after getting the new air conditioner or whatever, like I look at the, you know, the thermostat and say, what's the temperature in here, you know? So I mostly see it. It keeps around 71 degrees. It's just, you know, from having an 85 degree house to 71 is a big difference. So I've been actually sleeping really good. So I got the air conditioner the day we lost power. I wasn't able to try it out. I got it, we lost power, we got power back for a couple hours, and then the house was like, I could tell in a couple hours, like, this is a really good air conditioner, and then we lost the power again. So, which was a pain in the butt, because, you know, I kept calling, and, you know, I would hear, well, we restored, you know, power to your area, and I'm like, we don't have it, you didn't restore it, like, you have to send a technician again, and look at it, because, you know, like, you know, they just listen to me. It's not restored. We lost it again. You know, so there was that, and there was a lot of calls back and forth to the cable company, because they were just it's just been a freaking saga. So it's been nice today to kind of feel back to normal. I'm like, thank goodness. But like I said, so my Fitbit usually tells me how much I sleep, and a lot of times it tells me my sleep quality is really poor. Like, I'll get maybe 2 hours. My birthday, I slept 2 hours and 2 minutes that night, which was, you know, Monday, and then Tuesday. Every day has been bad. And then the minute the power comes back on, they gave me like a great score. They're like, yay, there you go, you had 8 hours of sleep, good job. You know, I was like, yeah, my first time, because, you know, it's back to normal. And that was, it came back like early this morning, so yay for me. Like, what time is it now? Yeah, like, not too long ago, actually. I say early, but it is still fucking early. I think it's 9:30 now. Okay, so, anyway. I'm done with my escalation protocol. I think I'm warmed up enough to play later, so I'm not gonna totally, like, let down the fire team. I'll do some strikes or whatever later. I think I'm not sure if I want to treasure hunt this. I have business as usual. I have a couple of fallen samples to get, and I gotta do that. I don't know, that thing of screams, which is supposed to be for the thorn gun. I went in there the day before we lost power. So I went in there, I think it was maybe Sunday. Because Monday was my birthday, I didn't really play too much. Sunday I went on there, and yeah, it was bad. I left. I'm gonna need a fire team buddy for that, so we're gonna see who I can persuade to run that with me. Who's gonna be the lucky victim? I don't know. Yeah, so that's it. We are live. We are done being live. I think we're ready. Excited. I might just hang out in the air conditioning, watch some Netflix or some Hulu or something like that, and just enjoy having everything back to normal. So I'm gonna end this live now, and yeah, find a strike buddy later. Somebody who's gonna run this with me, who's gonna go to this hell of a fucking strike. Because I walked in there and died. I was like, oh no, not one of these again. So yeah, we'll see. And that's it. Oh, it's so good to be back. Yeah.